Sawadee Kap. Welcome to Break Time with Monte. Today's story, forest land seized after 22 years. A complaint by local villagers to the NCPO has led to the seizure of a 3,900 rai forest area that had been illegally occupied and used for 22 years by a local influential figure. Troops seize 3,900 rai forest, cite illegal deeds. The military has seized more than 3,900 rai of forest reserve land in Nakhon Ratchasima's Songnon district from an influential figure who was found to have long occupied the land using illegally obtained title deeds. One suspect was also detained. A combined team of soldiers from the 2nd Army, officials from the Office of Public Sector Anti-Corruption Commission, PACC, and the Lands Department, which inspected the land, confirmed the seized land was part of the Sunnon Forest Reserve. Colonel Somai Busaba, who headed the encroachment suppression operation, said Monday. The land seizure followed a complaint to the National Council for Peace and Order, NCPO, by Juan Lertensenoy, a representative of villagers claiming to be affected by the land encroachment. In his complaint, Mr. Juan said the villagers in Ban Nong Kung and Ban Nong Kiao had been barred by Amarin Yuksukdi from entering the land which the villagers had long known was part of the forest reserve. The 2nd Army launched a probe into the complaint and discovered by using aerial maps provided by the Land Department that the land occupied by Mr. Amarin was in the reserve, said Colonel Samai. Before Mr. Amarin began claiming ownership of the land, about 8 families worked in the area as legal loggers, supplying wood to the State Railway of Thailand for use as fuel, said Colonel Samai. Later, Mr. Amarin, who also owns Amarin Resort Hotel in Paktong Chai district of the same province, showed up claiming ownership of the land, said Colonel Samai. During Monday's raid, Mr. Amarin appeared and presented several documents to support his claim of ownership. He told the authorities he had been making use of the land since 1992. At present, he grows sugar cane on the land, supplying the product to a sugar mill in Konburi Province District. Mr. Amarin has reaped more than 100 million baht in benefits by exploiting the land as a sugarcane plantation and collecting rent from villagers over the past several years, said Colonel Samai. Officers who examined title deeds produced by Mr. Amarin found some irregularities with the documents, he said. This included the discovery that some of the documents used in application for title deeds for parts of the seized land were issued for land somewhere else. Some documents for other parts of the seized land have also been revoked by state agencies concerned. Colonel Samai said Mr. Amarin was also found to have charged villagers a high land rent of 2,000 baht per rai, while paying only 5 baht per rai in tax to the Tambun Taku Local Administration Organization, which has jurisdiction over the area where the land is located. The NCPO would petition the PACC to investigate all officials who may have been concerned in the case, to find those responsible for issuing the title deeds for the Sung Nong land, despite the obvious irregularities of the documents involved. The local Tambon organization would also be investigated for charging an unusual tax rate on the land, he said. The NCPO was also investigating a high-level official in the Lands Department who was found to have sent an urgent letter to Sung Non's land office instructing it to issue the title deeds to the illegal landowner within a week. And now, today's vocabulary. Administration, administration. Aerial, aerial. Application, application. Authority, authority. Bar, bar. Benefit, benefit. Site, site. Claim, claim. Combined, combined. Commission, commission. Complaint, complaint. Concerned, concerned. Deed, deed. Detained, detained. Discovery, discovery. Document, document. Encroachment, encroachment. Exploit, exploit. Forest reserve, forest reserve. Fuel, fuel. Gigantic, gigantic. Illegal, illegal. Influential figure, influential figure. Inspect, inspect. Instruct, instruct. Investigate, investigate. Irregularity, irregularity. Issue, issue. Jurisdiction, jurisdiction. Launch, launch. Legal, legal. Level, level. Local, local. Located, located. Mill, mill. National Council for Peace and Order, NCPO. National Council for Peace and Order, NCPO. Obtain, obtain. Obvious, obvious. Occupied, occupied. Operation, operation. Petition, petition, probe, probe, public sector, public sector, raid, raid, reap, reap, rent, rent, responsible for, responsible for, revoke, revoke, scandal, scandal, seize, seize, seizure, seizure, state agency, state agency, sugarcane, sugarcane, suppression, suppression, suspect, suspect, tax, tax, title deed, title deed, troops, troops, urgent, urgent. That's today's story and vocabulary. You have a great day. I'll see you next time here on Break Time with Monte.